Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I will be discussing about the 7 things that gave me culture shock while living here in the Netherlands. I do have my own list of things that made me feel like, whoa, what was that? Number 1 on my list is visiting the homes of the Dutch people. Basically, here in the Netherlands, you cannot just go barging into someone else's home. I mean, even if you are in the neighborhood, a relative or a family that lives nearby, you cannot just go ahead and knock on their door without telling them first. I consider it a little shocking because in the country that I came from, which is the Philippines, it's actually always welcome for you to come and drop by to say hi or have a cup of coffee or have a drink. That is quite normal for us. So if ever, let's say you have a business in the neighborhood and then you have a friend that lives nearby, that is always acceptable to go and say hi without having to ask for an appointment first. But that is quite not the case here in the Netherlands, because if you want to go and visit the person that you know in the neighborhood, you would really have to contact them first for them to see if they can attend to you or not. Number 2 of the 7 things that gave me culture shock while living here in the Netherlands would be their height. Yes, I find it shocking to be surrounded by tall people. That is mainly because the Netherlands is considered to be one of the tallest people in the world, with an average height of 185 centimeters or 6 feet tall. Yes, that is the average height of the Dutch people, and especially for someone like me who's just around 5 feet and 2 inches, that is really tall. And in my country, in the Philippines, the average height I think is around 5'5" or 5'4". So seeing people every day that's 6 feet tall is quite shocking. Yes, even now. Aside from that, the teenagers here might be as tall as me, or worse, they can be taller than I am. So I feel like Number 3 on the list is gonna be how loud the people here in the Netherlands. I mean, this is especially applicable to the youngsters because even in public, when you ride the bus or the train, you would really hear what they are talking about. And for someone like me who already understands the language, then I would really know what it is about. But for someone who is just new, then it's gonna sound like rubbish or something. But still, they are very loud when talking in public. Number 4 on the list is gonna be the Dutch directness. With my initial experience with the Dutch directness, it was quite shocking to say the least. So arriving here in the Netherlands was certainly an eye-opening for me. It could be also seen as a rude characteristic for them if you don't know them well, but that's just how it is here. They say what they have in their mind, but it's gonna be up to you if you would accept it negatively or positively, or just ignore it. they tend to say, this is not something that we do here, this is not acceptable. But in the end, it would still be up to you if you would listen to them. But this is also something that positive characteristic for them to say what they have in their mind, because then they are especially the people who are working, or if you are being deprived of something, then being direct is gonna help you a lot to say what should be done. So apparently going around the bush is not in the vocabulary of the Dutch people. The next one is gonna be the birthday celebrations here in the Netherlands. Yes, I also consider celebrating birthday here in the Netherlands a culture shock, because the Dutch people always sit in a circle at birthday parties. The circle keeps getting bigger until you can only speak to the person on either side of you. No one knows why, but it is one of life's great mysteries, actually. In addition to that, the Dutch people greet the birthday celebrant by saying gefeliciteerd. And that literally means in English as congratulations, because the Dutch language, it doesn't have their own translation for happy birthday like we do in the Philippines, wherein we say Maligayang Kaarawan. Here in the Netherlands, they just simply say gefeliciteerd to the celebrant, and then after that, you also need to congratulate every single person in the room. Yes, that is true. So if you see, for example, it's the wife that is celebrating the birthday, so you have to congratulate her first. And then after that, you have to congratulate the husband by saying gefeliciteerd met de verjaardag van jouw vrouw. And then if they have children, you have to say gefeliciteerd met de verjaardag van jouw moeder or van jullie moeder. And then for the rest of the people in the room, may it be a friend or a coworker or an acquaintance, you also have to say to each one of them gefeliciteerd, along with shaking their hands. Yes, so if you are one of the people that comes late at the birthday celebrant's house, then you would have to congratulate every single one of them there. And it's quite shocking for me when I first experienced that during the birthday of my mother-in-law back in 2017. What is also shocking for me with how the Dutch people celebrate their birthdays is that when it comes to the food, it's not as much as we have or as we do in the Philippines. There, we normally cook a lot of food and celebrate with all of the entire family and relatives, and then it's just like a buffet style wherein you just go back and forth if you want to have another serve of the food that you like. But here in the Netherlands, they will only serve you with one piece of cake. They call the cake as gebak or tart. So yeah, they will just give you one piece of it, plus a coffee, a tea, or a soft drinks or another kind of drink. And not only that, here you during the celebration, you would have to wait for the person or the celebrant to offer you another drink because you won't be getting it for yourself. So yes, if you want to have another drink or another coffee, then you would have to wait for her to offer you. Number 6 would be the typical Dutch houses here, wherein they have very huge glass windows. Coming from the Philippines, this is not something that you can see there. But here, everywhere you look, in the streets or in the main roads, you can really see the Dutch houses with huge glass windows, and in front of them, they either put plants or other decoratives that they can think of. For me is something shocking because it's like you are showing to the world what you are doing inside your house. I guess the reason why they have this kind of windows here in the Netherlands is because they tend to mind their own business, that they are not so nosy at their neighbors. Last thing on my list is gonna be how the Dutch people curse at you when they are mad. They would call you names, and these are just not names but disease names. So they will say, go and get cancer or go and die with cancer. And this is shocking for me because it's like they are praying or hoping that you would really get that kind of disease and die from it. That's gonna be it for this video. And what do you think, guys? Out of the 7 things that I mentioned, which one do you think shocks you the most? If you have 1 or 2, please do put in the comment down below. And if you like this video, hit the thumbs up button, and please do share this video to your friends, and don't forget also to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you so much for watching. You have a great day and bye!